In the tumultuous summer of 2020, during a racial protest, in the town of Birmingham, Alabama, a Confederate monument was overturned. Protesters discovered beneath it lie a buried manuscript entitled, The Book of Lucifer. The Book of Lucifer is an account of famous historical religious stories as retold by Satan, aka Lucifer Jehovason. The volumes contained herein are highly controversial, and it is advised that the weak at heart steer clear from it. Skilled literary professor, Lord Cain de Wilt, will read excerpts while also including interviews and testimonies of people whose lives have been forever changed by this book. Thousands and soon to be millions of lives have been forever changed by this amazing book. One of the individuals who has been touched by this book is former Seventh-day Adventist minister Marlo Allen. Marlo Allen has renounced Christ and now acknowledges Lucifer as his personal Lord and Savior. We had a chance to catch up with Marlo Allen in his home outside the small town of Intercourse, Alabama.
Hello. Well, my name is Marlo Allen, and I used to be a minister with a church a long time ago. They probably don't want me to say that I was with them and stuff now, but I was. But I left that pulpit of that church, and now I'm a follower of Lucifer. In my own way, you know. I live in a place called Intercourse, Alabama. Yes, I do. And I did that on purpose. I like the name. It's a small town, but I like the name. And the reason why I moved to Intercourse, Alabama, is because, ran into some problems once I became a Satanist. People in Alabama don't really like Satan. I was on YouTube and I was looking up suicide tutorials, and one of the things that popped up in my feed was the Book of Lucifer. And the Book of Lucifer is a story about a protest that happened during 2020 when everything was all crazy, and they was protesting and they knocked over this Confederate monument, and up under there they found something, a picture of Abraham Lincoln and a silver coin, and then they found this book called the Book of Lucifer, where it was Birmingham, Alabama, so, they had to pretend like it wasn't happening or didn't exist because, this is the Bible Belt, and if it's one thing they're gonna do, it's suppress, so if you like a woman and you want to have a body, then you can't do that in Alabama. Or if you are a human being of color and you want to be treated like a regular human being, that's not how they do things in Alabama. So I'm glad that the Book of Lucifer was found here in Alabama, because so much bad stuff has come from here. It's really time for that change. Really is a new day for Alabama. That's what the Book of Lucifer is. What the Book of Lucifer means to me is, sometimes, people say things and they be meaning good. They tell you these stories and these scriptures, and in their mind, this is the truth, and they sharing the truth with you. But sometimes, nope, somebody been lied to them, and they telling you these lies, and these is old lies. But if you just, like Lucifer say, just think for yourself. Stop following everybody else and look inside you and see what's going on in there, and start from inside, Quit looking outside for stuff all the time, because if you place a thing in the center of your life that lacks the ability to nourish, eventually it'll poison everything around you, even your perspective on the world or something. I think I heard that somewhere when I was under the influence of heavy drugs, but it's still true. Very much still true. Yep, Lucifer. Saved my life. I quit drinking. I quit smoking. I quit going with the women in the church because I was going, well, you know, they was running up behind me, to be fair. You know, it was equal running up behind. We was running up in a circle behind each other like that, creating the tornado winds of, yeah. But, you know, I look back at all of that now, and I look back at me being up in the pulpit and marrying people, and I remember the time I told a gay couple that I couldn't marry them, and, you know, I recently reached out to them and, you know, asked them if I could give them a wedding ceremony in Church of Satan, and they told me no, and that I had missed my chance. And, you know, that's life. That's real life. Sometimes you miss your chance fooling around with this crazy stuff. And, you know, religion is one of them crazy stuff. Sometimes people ask me, Marlo, you know, you done did 180, 360, 100 and 5,000, 2,500 degree turn away from what you used to be doing. Marlo, do you think that you're going to hell? And I say to them, huh? Because that really always catch me off guard. I mean, I don't even think about hell no more. But they say, do you think you're going to hell? And I, you know, I mean, pretty damn sure it ain't no God, so it ain't no hell if it ain't no God. But if it was a God, let's just pretend, because that's what some of y'all is already doing. Let's just pretend that it was a God. I think that, you know, now I don't know nothing at all, because I dropped out of school in the 6th grade, but I'm in Alabama, so nobody noticed. But this is what I think. If there is a God, right, up in the heaven, I think he'd be more happy about all of us acting like he wasn't there and still being good. I mean, just because somebody threatened you with hell to be good, you're not necessarily a good person. You're just probably more afraid of hell. And that's not a good person. And that kind of person will still go to hell. And Jesus be like, you know, you son of a bitch, I don't know you. I don't know what Jesus say. I'm pretty sure it'd be mean and cruel and cold-blooded. One thing I learned from the Book of Lucifer is that Jesus is a bad person. He's a horrible person. He come like a thief in the night. Now, I don't know if you ever been robbed before, but it is not a pleasant experience. I mean, even if it's something simple like identity theft, it can get kind of scary. This one person can come in and mess up your whole life. It's a thief in the night. It's like you already being sneaky. Now you want to hide under the shadow of night? I mean, damn. What's up, Jesus? Why can't you come out in the daylight? You know, like an honorable, respectable person, knock on the door, be like, hello, I'm Jesus Christ, I'm here to rob you. You know, and then I'll be like, oh, wow, okay, Jesus. But I mean, like a thief in the night? That's how you get down? That's how it is? I see. You know, it's things that be pointed out to me in the Book of Lucifer that I had never really thought about before. Like, they always say that Satan was the one who said, I shall be like the Most High. But that's pretty much Jesus. People, that's Jesus. You know, Satan never did do that. He was never worshipped like, you know, God and Jesus get worshipped in the same church. How do I feel about other Satanists? Well, I feel like this is a different kind of Satanism with the Book of Lucifer. You got the old school Satanists, you know, with your black patent leather and, you know, your makeup and your anger issues and people who really need some therapy, or maybe they just need a hug, or just a good old satanic hug. Maybe a little groping on the booty, something like that. Make them feel special, make them feel good inside, make them feel desired. Like that, because Satan wants you. You know, God say come as you are, but he trying to change you the whole time. Satan is like, we good, damn it. Do I think the Book of Lucifer is a negative impact on society? No. Well, I know you probably wanted me to say more than that, but no. Ever since I left the church and I decided to do my own thing, I do a little podcasting, stuff like that. I enjoy nature. I go out to restaurants and stuff like that. I'm just really living my best life, and I'm not asking Jesus permission for it no more, ever again. Because relationship, I don't know, it ain't for everybody. It really ain't. Being an old Satanist is, you got to be your own kind of Satanist. Put your own spin on it. That's what Aleister Crowley did. That's what Anton LaVey did. That's what you got to do. You got to put your own spin on this thing and be what your version of it. That's the best way to do it. And as long as you're alive, it's hope. It's a chance for you to change your life and do something else with it. Be your own kind of Satanist. Be a friendly Satanist. There ain't no rules to this shit. Don't let nobody tell you how you gonna be a good person. Don't let nobody tell you what to enjoy. Don't let nobody tell you what to do. But at the same time, a responsibility come with that, so don't be walking around here like you're stupid. There's a certain responsibility that come with that. If you're gonna be your own God, you got to accept the responsibility. So, it ain't for everybody, but it's definitely for me. And when people ask me for money, sometimes I give it to them. Sometimes. It ain't about worshiping Satan. It ain't about praying to Satan. It's about Lucifer's example of personal accountability for everyone who has the power that, shit be accountable for or something. I don't know, but I had a really good time being here. I want to thank everybody. Stay tuned for more episodes of the Book of Lucifer. I'm pretty sure that they're gonna keep making them because people like me like them and other people like them too. Okay, can we stop? Because I really got to pee real bad. Yeah, I drank about half a gallon of Powerade before I came here, I don't like Gatorade, I like Powerade.